Howdy folks, I'm out for a hike at Panama State Forest, Western New York. It's a beautiful sunny day, but a little chilly. Last week on my hike, it got up into the mid 70s. Today it's only about 35 degrees, just above freezing. But the sun feels good. It's not very windy, it's not raining, it's not snowing. It's a beautiful spring day, so I'll take it. We're starting out on this access road, but there's no trails over in this portion of the forest. So pretty soon I'm just gonna peel off into the woods, I think that way, and we're just gonna explore for the day. Good day for a hike, so let's go do it. Alright, I've entered the woods. I'm off that access road. It's on this nice little creek already. I think I'm going to kind of stick near it for a little while. It's a little messy to go right in there, but I'm going to kind of zigzag back and forth. You can see the forest all around me is pretty open. Should be pretty easy walking wherever I want to go. Just going to start exploring. Down here in the creek, pretty easy walking. It's an extremely calm, quiet day. I don't even think I've heard a bird chirping yet. Oh, I just heard one off in the distance, but probably too quiet for the camera. He heard me talking and said, "Hey, no, I'm out here. We're just relaxing." A very peaceful day. Great day for a hike. So I've been here before, but it's been a few years actually. This isn't one of my super normal spots. It's kind of in the same region. I gotta climb up this ridge for a second. But the last time I was here, I actually saw the signs of a bear. I didn't actually see a bear, but I saw some scat, some claw marks, and what was maybe even a little den or cave, I'm not sure. And I think it was along this creek that I'm following. So that's kind of why I'm here, just to check it out. Being cautious, keeping my eyes out, and I actually do have bear spray with me. I don't usually bring, because I'm not usually in areas where that's a big threat. And even here, I don't know if I'd say it's a threat, but I want to be prepared just in case. But we'll be cautious, and maybe we'll get lucky, and if we don't see an actual bear, maybe we'll just at least see some signs or find the den that I saw a few years ago. It's still just so quiet and peaceful out here. I feel like I should stop and talk to the camera a bit, just in case there is any critters. of the large, furry, and sharp variety. Because most bears will want to stay away. They don't really want to mess with you if they can avoid it. So if you let them know you're around, they're probably going to leave. The exception being if you happen to stumble in between a bear and its cub. That's bad news. I've come to kind of a little mini waterfall, and then there's one just slightly bigger beyond this fallen tree. So I'm going to get around the tree over here and we'll get a better view of this water. And it might even be the little den or cave thing that I saw a few years ago right to the corner of it. So let's find out. Oh, it is. It is the little cave that I saw before. But it's full of ice, or at least some ice. Ugh. So we got our waterfall here, and then a little cave thing back here. I'm realizing I didn't bring a flashlight, but it's not deep. I think I'm gonna go inspect it. I gotta put down the camera and climb down though. Alright, I climbed down from here. It was a little bit of a struggle, but we made it down. I'm here in front of the little waterfall. And here's the little cave area. It's small. The last time I was here, I feel like all these rocks must have fallen. I think they were part of the ceiling. All these rocks down here, I think we're up. And they've fallen since I was here last. And there's also a definite sign last time of where at least a medium-sized animal was coming and going. You could see the kind of slidey tracks where they could slide in and out. I don't see any signs of any animals now though. Alright, I had a really nice long break here at the little waterfall. I think I'm going to name this No Bear Falls, since I thought maybe there'd be a bear around and there definitely isn't. But before I leave, I noticed we have a few other little fairy caves. There's one there, get around this tree, and there's a nice one right there. Oh, and an even smaller one right there. So we've got the No Bear Cave at No Bear Falls and a little community of little fairy caves on the hillside. It's time to leave the waterfall. There's another smaller but still decently sized one right here behind us. I gotta get down and we'll get some good footage. Get down the creek here. I'm gonna follow the creek for a little while longer, and then at some point we're gonna turn off and head up this way and see where that takes us and what we can find. But I'm already pretty satisfied that we found this little waterfall and cave that I was hoping to find. I wasn't sure if it's in the right place, in the right creek. It's been a few years, but we found it. This next waterfall is actually, I'd say, even more impressive. It looks even cooler. It doesn't have a little cave, but we'll get up close and take a look at it. There's the other one up in the distance there. And here's this new one. Even as we walk away from that one, there's this, also sort of a waterfall. Not quite as cool as the last two, a little more gradual. You just walk right down it. So waterfalls. I'll just stream right down, try not to slip if I can. So we're definitely out of the deepest part of that creek as far as the kind of being in that little valley, the rocky valley. It's evened out quite a bit. I'm hearing a few birds chirping. I just heard a woodpecker off in the distance. Still the perfect peaceful spring day. And there is where we came from, down in that holler. Since I'm not going to see anything better than those waterfalls on that creek, I've decided to hike on out, going off the steep little hillside here, and I'm going to meander around just in the forest. I'll check back in when I can catch my breath. Been hiking along for a little while now. Beautiful day still. It's warmed up for sure into the 40s. Still just a tiny bit chilly in the shade, but feels really good on a hike. Perfect hiking temperatures. Following along another creek right over here, down in the little valley. Looks kind of inviting to go down and cross it, but I'm going to stay up here and just keep meandering. Can't imagine I'm going to find anything that's going to top the waterfalls, but I'm going to enjoy this afternoon in the sun. So, may as well wrap up the video. Spend the rest of the afternoon just me and nature. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Leave a comment. I tend to respond or at least acknowledge all the comments. And I'll see you on the next hike.